I like these pants.
Yeah.
I think they look fairly cool.
Yeah.
But they fit, which for me is really important right now, because I put on a few in the last few years. And I realized that at the end of last summer, I thought, oh boy, my pants are not fitting. And then I had this job I had to go to out of town, and I went to TJ Maxx, and I got these pants, and they're great. And the sweater goes with them, and the sweater is loose too. And I tell people I put on all this weight, and they're like, well, you look fine. But it's strategic. But I thought, this is ridiculous, I have to do something. I took a kickboxing class. And I did like the proba, you know, where you test out a class and everybody was under 25. I was once, I'm not. I'd say like 20 guys, one, maybe two women. And my partner, we all paired off, and my partner, I think he was kicking me at 50%. He felt bad for me. But it was still horrible. And I realized in this moment, I don't like kicking people. And I was kicking him at like 25%. I could have been 100%. I don't think he would have minded. So I thought, well, this is silly. I mean, I like this. I like the punching and the kicking in theory, but I don't want to do it to anyone. I looked in this book called, it's a catalog for the Volkshochschule, and they have classes, and cheap, like really cheap. You might even say dirt cheap. Judges, dirt cheap. Sometimes they miss my subtlety. So they have kickboxing, own a partner. I thought, perfect. I can kick and punch, a cushion, the air, whatever. Go down there, take the class, sign up, dirt cheap. Great class, 90 minutes, intense workout, fantastic. The only problem is I am so sore I cannot walk. And I think, all right, it'll get better. One class goes by, two classes, 3, 4. It's not getting better. It's a little better. My ankles hurt because it's so intense. And it's not just the kickboxing, it's like the little Pilates, you know, this intense warm-up, jumping jacks. Great workout, but I don't know if I'm gonna survive it, honestly. Okay, what am I gonna do? I go back to the Volkshochschule catalog. I need something, some kind of workout that's gonna get my heart rate up, help me to lose these COVID pounds. I don't want yoga. I've had enough yoga. It's too slow. I don't want to hear Sanskrit, chanting, some guru. I don't want to hear it. I need like music, something up. So I'm looking, and I'm reading these descriptions. I find something. Okay. Check. It hits everything on the checklist. Music, upbeat, workout, calorie burner. Let's do it. You might know by now, this is called Zumba. I thought, let me do a little research before I go into this. So I look at a video on YouTube. I read some articles. I'm thinking, well, this sounds good, but I want to get it going, so I don't want to do too much research. Folks, keep in mind, Volkshochschule is dirt cheap, so I don't want to. It doesn't matter, you know. Sign up, try it out. Still, I'm doing a little research. I watch a video. It's created by a man. I'm thinking, okay, I can get into this. I grew up in the middle of America in the 70s and 80s. And what I'm seeing on these videos, I don't know, we don't move like that. where I'm from. At least not then. You know, I don't know what's going on now. I left. I don't know what's going on. But back then, I don't know. I'm seeing in this video a lot of like hands raised, like way up here. Like we don't do that. Not on the dance floor. You can do it in some places, like at a sports event, say a good tackle or something. Like arms up here, like yeah. That's all right. Maybe you get in a fight after school. You know, your hands are up here, something like that. Outside a bar. These are just hobbies in the Midwest. But not dancing, you know. The only dancing you did as a guy was if, say at a wedding, and then only then if like your girlfriend or wife pulled you on the dance floor. And then you go reluctantly. And then if you did dance, it's like the hands gotta be down here. This is where the hands go, not above the waist. But in this video, I'm seeing a lot of above the waist action. Oh man, all right, I'll give this a try. I take the tram up to Pankow to the Volkshochschule. I'm going to Zumba. I got my water bottle, my towel, I got 3 bananas. I think I got my potassium covered. So I go in. To the right is the women's dressing room, and to the left is the men's. I go into the men's and it's empty. So I change clothes. No one's showing up. I hear women out there. I think, all right, I change and I think, all right, let me just go in. Maybe the guys are in the class already. I hear the women go into the big open hall. I go in there, there's a teacher, there's me, and 8 women. I think, okay, this is so far what Zumba is, no problem. If the hands go up, I don't know if I can keep up. I go to the end of the line, we're all kind of lined up. Teacher says, hi class, my name's Valentina. Are you guys ready to move? I think, maybe. I'm gonna see what you got to offer. She's got a big boombox, and she's like, let's get it going. She starts playing loud Latin music. I love Latin music. This is partly why I'm here. Workout Latin music. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So we're moving, and we're off. And so far it's all right. The hands are down here. Psychologically, I'm feeling I'm in a paradigm I can handle. This is not threatening my training, my cultural training. Then we get in some dangerous waters. It's a 90-minute class. At some point, the hands go up here, and we're doing one of these. It's a little uncomfortable. I can see this as a good workout, but I've never moved like this. Peripherally, I'm looking at the women. They seem fine. They have no problem with the hands up here. I think it's clearly a guy thing. A generational thing also. So then we do one of these. And then we get up here. And we're doing one of these. I thought, okay, that was quick. There was a quick up and down. I can handle that. But then we go back. Jesus Christ. His teacher. We do a spin all the way around. Okay, it is a good workout. I'll give it this. This is a 90-minute class. It goes on and on and on. Toward the end, suddenly the hands are up here. We're doing one of these. And we did one of these. Maybe you've done one of these, where it's like this on the chest. And really, I don't know, my hips like that, like one of those. Anybody? And then the other way. I felt it the next day. But after an hour, I realized consistently my hands are way up here, and I'm somehow relatively okay with it. I noticed outside this window, there's an office building, and I'm thinking, oh shit. I see people working up there, I think, oh, I don't need an audience for this. This is hard enough. But then I think, all right, they've probably seen plenty of Zumba classes. They've never seen a guy in a Zumba class. You know what? Whatever. This is what I need to do. I need a good workout. I'm always trying to do what I can to counter my Midwestern indoctrination. So this is part of my lifelong journey. Again, kill two birds with one stone. I realized by the end of the class, I'm relatively cool with my hands being like, woo, totally spinning around. That was 10 classes ago. And now it's like, boom, I go to Zumba. What's up, girls? Sabina, how was the week? Let's get it on.